morning, everybody. Jason, there's Bo, PJ in the back, Hollis Farms. Ooh, moccasin right there. I thought that was a moccasin. I don't believe that was a moccasin, was it? If it was, it fooled me. Should have went ahead and got it anyway because it's right here by the barn, but I don't believe that was a moccasin. Too long, wasn't it? Wasn't fat. I don't know. That didn't look right. Anyway, I'm not a snake person. I usually get most all of them unless I know it's an old rat snake or something. But anyway, gonna be a busy day today. Got down here real early. We just right here at daylight. Loggers should be getting, I thought they might have moved yesterday, but it don't look like they got to. So they're gonna be moving probably sometime this morning. And I got the guys coming that spray our clear cut. They got 2 clear cuts to spray with the big spray rig on the skidder that they got. So they supposed to be down here in a little over an hour. So I'm gonna run around here and check on the loggers. I got it ready for them, and I got to end up in town to get something here in a little while and then back. So town part, not for sure, but needs to happen. But got to make sure all this other stuff goes right first, and we'll do that. So busy day. Alright, so they did get one of the loaders moved and the cutter and the skidder yesterday, and they back around here. They about to finish loading out there. I think they have a little issues with some pulpwood loads, which is normal around here, and getting loaded what they can there, and then they're gonna move on around here. Alright, so one thing I wanted to mention about where we're going now. For the last few years, this has been one of the hot spots for turkeys. Not just longbeards, just turkeys in general. See, this is the spot where when Aaron and them came from the hunting public with Cody during youth season, this is where the turkeys were, and a lot of just turkeys in general, not just longbeards, hens, jakes, everything. And I think it's the size of the tree. It'll be real interesting to see what happens after we thin all this for the next year or two, how the turkeys react to it. The deer's fine, and I'm always trying to learn what turkeys like and how they react to this timber stuff and all. So it'll be kind of interesting to see how this plays out the next couple of years. Alright, so that morning we set up with Aaron and them from the hunting public and Cody, and them jakes came in here. We were sitting right down there, and they was roosted right there, and this is what we're fixing to thin. So it's gonna be real interesting to see how they work. And Cody ended up getting his turkey. The turkey was off in the bottom. We ended up getting down this road and called him up right there, and he cut across, and Cody, we was sitting about right in this curve right there. So it's gonna be real interesting to see how they react to this. Alright, so as soon as I got around there, they starting to cut around there, I get a call from my people got the spray rig, they here. So we're running right back around there and see if we can't get this spraying going. Alright, so I had to run to town for a minute, and I'm back. They're spraying. They're back up there by the barn filling their tank up right now. I'm gonna run in here and check on the loggers and then come back. I wanna run this drone over the top of them when they're spraying if I can time it right. Alright, they got both loaders around here now, rolling. They're doing good. Alright, so the loggers are doing good. I'm gonna run around here and check on the spraying real quick. Like we're gonna do a bunch of riding today. All right, so a little bit on this spraying operation. The chemical that we're spraying is a Mazapir, and what that does is it gets all the hardwood, woody competition out, and all you got left is grasses. It won't get the briars and all that. They usually spray glyphosate, which basically that's what's in Roundup, gets all that and lets you burn it a little quicker. But I think I like just the Mazapir because it don't get all the stuff that deer like, the browse and all that stuff. So what we'll do is, if everything works right, we get this sprayed, and in 30 days you can burn it. But we'll have to wait till after the first frost. I need to get this burned probably sometime in November, so we can get ready for the planting next winter, like right after deer season. So, but the main ingredient that I like a Mazapir because it kills all this gum trees type stuff, all this woody plants that we don't want in our pine thickets, and then the rest of its life we can pretty much control it with fire. Alright, so I'm gonna get up here and put this drone up in the air and watch him spray a little bit. I think I can get over there where he's spraying, and it's a big spray rig on this skidder. Alright, so that's the first time I've ever flew the drone over them when they're spraying. That's a pretty neat deal, but boy, I tell you what, that has got to be a rough ride, riding around in that. This is pretty open, and he said it's pretty smooth. He's able to run pretty fast, but well, they do a good job with that right there. And this is the beginning of starting over. Clear cut it, and then you basically let it, let's see, we clear cut it last summer, let things start growing back, and then we'll spray it this summer. We're a little behind on the spraying because it was so much raining, but we're really pretty good. Let it, that chemical take about 30 days or so. If you put glyphosate on it, you could burn it pretty quick, but the glyphosate is expensive. So I'm just gonna wait, and I can do all I want to do if I time it just right with the fire. I'll have to do some burning during deer season, but that'll be all right. It won't take long to do these two spots. Maybe we can probably take 2 days to do both of them, unless I get some help down here. I may get these guys that are spraying, they also burn. I may get them down here since it's so critical to do, because if we don't get it burned, it's no sense in planting it. And if we don't burn it at the right time, it's no sense in spraying it. So it's kind of a timely deal, but I think we can make it happen. All right, y'all, one more time, I want to stick the drone up in the air right here where they just pinned on this side of the road and kind of look at it and see what we think. All right, so it's pretty hard sometimes on the ground for me to tell, especially with the amount of understorage that's growing that we got to get with this fire. But get up in the air, you can see the daylight on the ground. Boy, that looks good. And then when we spin it around to this side where you can't see any ground, it's all tops is just taking all the daylight out. They doing a good job right here. These trees, it ought to get a lot better, get a lot more food on the ground after we burn it. And boy, these trees that's left are gonna take off and grow now. All right, y'all, so a lot of riding today. I had to come down this morning and I had to run back to town and pick up something. I'll be showing y'all that later. Some seeds, some blend type stuff I'm gonna plant this year. But anyway, came back and the guy showed up that was gonna do our spraying. That spray rig on the back of that skidder is pretty neat. I hope my footage on the drone was pretty good. But anyway, loggers are doing good. They'll roll through these thinnings pretty quick, so as long as it'll stay dry. But I'm fixing to head in. I got to run back through and feed some dogs and water some horses and mules, and I'm gonna call it a day. Appreciate y'all watching. Out of here.